Directly after the attacks on the Friday back in November in Paris, I increased the number of armed response vehicles in London by around a third. Now, we don't never talk about absolute numbers, but it's not an insignificant amount. But today what I'm announcing is that in the coming weeks and months that we will double the number of armed response vehicles on top of that third. Again, we're not talking about numbers. So the first wave, these are our officers who patrol routinely around London. They're always armed. And they would be the first response to any attack or any normal criminal incident involving a firearm. So that will be a very significant change. The second change, which is as significant, is that we'll have a second wave of officers who will be released from other posts with better training, more mobile, and taken together, within an hour, we'd have 300 to 400 officers available in London to deal with that sort of attack. Despite that, the Met will remain, as British policing is, an unarmed force. 93% of us will remain unarmed. This will take a significant amount of training, money and all the other things we'll do, and we'll do it over the next few months. But what we want to do is to reassure the public that we remain unarmed, but we remain ready to deal with the sort of attacks we saw in Paris, and that we don't want to worry them, but we do want to make sure everybody knows, including the people who might attack us, we're ready, and that we intend to deal with that type of attack should it happen. We did get a good settlement in the government spending review. So we thought we were going to lose £1 billion, and in fact I complained that that was not a good idea. And in fact, when the Chancellor made his announcement, he said no, the police will keep the money we have. So we're starting from a better base than we thought. The government also announced over the last few weeks that it would give to British policing around £34 million, and we expect to get a share of that, just for firearms officers. But frankly, I think we've got to do this. We're going to have to find this money. We think it will cost the Met around £25 million. Our budget is £3.2 billion. Now we'll have to, move money around a bit. But the bottom line is for me, you've got to do what you've got to do. And in these circumstances, we've got to be able to deal with people who've got automatic weapons, who may run around this city and kill people. Our best defence is always good intelligence. You want to stop them before they hit you. So if you can do that, which is what we've done over the last few years, by working with an excellent security service, internal, external, and GCHQ, this is a fantastic partnership together with the police. We've worked very well. But you can never be complacent. You've always got to try and be flexible for the next threat. And that's what I think this announcement today allows us to be.